ربنا
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا
حسنة وفي الآخرة
وفي الآخرة
حسنة
حسنة وفي
وقنا
الآخرة
حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.
عذاب النار.
حسنة وقنا عذاب النار.
Is my voice clear?
Yeah.
Okay. ربنا أفرغ علينا
ربنا أفرغ علينا
صبرا وثبت أقدامنا
صبرا وثبت أقدامنا أقدامنا
وانصرنا على القوم الكافرين.
وأنصرنا
وانصرنا
الكافرين.
على القوم الكافرين.
ربنا لا تؤاخذنا
ربنا
لا
لا
إن نسينا أو أخطأنا.
إن نسينا أو أخطأنا
ربنا ولا تحمل علينا
ولا تحمل علينا
إصرا كما حملته
إصرا كما حملته
على الذين من قبلنا.
على الذين من قبلنا
ربنا ولا تحملنا
ربنا ولا تحملنا
ما لا طاقة لنا به
ما
ما لا طاقة لنا به
واعف عنا
واعف عنا
واغفر لنا
واغفر لنا
وارحمنا
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 أنت مولانا
أنت مولانا
فانصرنا
فانصرنا
على القوم الكافرين.
على القوم الكافرين.
الكافرين.
ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا
ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا
وإن لم تغفر لنا
وإن لم تغفر لنا
وترحمنا
وترحمنا
لنكونن من الخاسرين.
لنكونن من الخاسرين.
رب ارحمهما
رب ارحمنا
كما ربياني
كما ربياني
صغيرا.
صغيرا.
رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة
رب اجعلني مقيم الصلاة
ومن
عن
ذريتي
الصلاة
ومن ذريتي.
ربنا
وذريتي.
وتقبل دعاء.
ربنا وتقبل دعاء.
ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي.
ربنا اغفر
ربنا اغفر
No, no, no.
لي
Wait. We are not reading this alif. ربنا اغفر لي. Noon is joining with this line. Okay. ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي
ربنا اغفر لي
ربنا اغفر لي ولوالدي
وللمؤمنين
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 والمؤمنين
يوم يقوم الحساب.
يوم يقوم
يوم
الحساب.
يقوم الحساب.
Okay, inshallah, you will practice the duas. Okay, and Sarah, you and Anisa, just let Anisa know. Like, yes, Fatima.
Could you take me to my class?
Sorry.
Could you take me to my class?
Yeah, I'm sending you to the class. Just wait for a minute, okay? Okay, so inshallah, give me a second. We will do a quick review and then we will move on, okay? So one person can start reading whatever we have done last time. So either Shamil or Farah, just read it and one person read and one person explain, okay? Yeah, quick. Who is reading?
I'll read the little, like all of this part.
Yeah. All of the part what we covered yesterday because Nabiha and Noor were absent, so it will be a revision for them. before
Okay,
moving on to the next points.
should I read this paragraph or just say what I remember?
Okay, what you remember?
Okay, so we learned that you should respect your elders, and elders are really important to respect and to talk nicely with them. And if they need anything, you get it for them. And yeah, that's what I remember.
Okay. Oh, okay. It's better like read the paragraph and the points. So inshallah,
Okay.
mm, it will help
Okay.
you what we discuss in class. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "He who does not show mercy to our young ones and disrespect to our elderly is not of us." Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed us to show respect to our elders, irrespective of the color of their skin, religion, or whether they are rich or poor. Elders are people older than we are, or those more learned than we are, and those who hold a higher position than us. Those who show respect to their elders will likewise be shown respect in their old age.
Okay. Kamil, point 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Always address elders in a respectable and humble manner. Do not call them by their first names. Address them by using a suitable title. Do not be loud, rude, and disrespectful in the presence of elders. Always give preference to elders over yourself. Offer them your seat or allow them to walk before you or serve them before you serve others.
I think we didn't start point number 5, right? So we
No,
just
we only did up to point 4.
okay. So Shamil, could you please explain what you remember what we did last time? Like any point?
That you have to respect your elders and
Yes.
like do not be rude to like your little cousins and that stuff.
Uh-huh. Kamil, do you remember any point?
I remember this one point where like if you're going to like stop someone from doing something bad, you should let the elders handle it. Or if you really want to like stop them, yeah, you can get permission from them. Other than that, the elders should handle everything.
Yeah, good. Very good. And Farah, any point after reading this?
Mostly what Shama and Kamal said, but I guess it's the fourth point. Like I remember what I was saying that like if the elder needs water or something, you should give it before you get it for yourself, and if they need anything, you get it for them.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Okay, so always address elders in a respectful and humble manner. We have discussed, of course, in parent, and the same rule apply for all the elders. Not necessarily they are your parents, but grandparents or whoever is elder. Either they are a stranger. Okay, you should be respectable and humble when you are talking and when you are showing your action to them. Okay, it doesn't mean like they are parents so you will respect, and if they are outsiders or relatives, elders, or the neighbors, so you start disrespecting. Always, wherever you go, just keep this in mind that you always show you are Muslim, right? And when once you are showing you are Muslim, you have so many obligations on you, right? You have to prove with your words, you prove with your with your way of dressing. You prove with your action that I'm a Muslim. So most of the time people notice like, okay, this person is Muslim, and how this person is behaving. Sometimes I have seen so many girls outside like wearing hijab but wearing half sleeves. Sometimes the ankles are open. Sometimes the stuff they are wearing, it's showing the entire whole features of the body. So always remember, when you are going outside, you are representing like I'm a Muslim. You should have properly dressed. You should cover, because you are showing from your words. You are showing. Sometimes when you are speaking, you are showing with your words, right? But sometimes you are showing with your action, and sometimes just your appearance appeals someone like, okay, this person is Muslim. Okay, so inshallah, keep this in mind whenever you are talking with someone. It should represent, yes, I know, like how to respect, how to behave with elders. And sometimes some people behave like, okay, if you will be bow with me, I'll be bow with you, right? So in some cases, it's in worst scenario, it's okay, like depend on the situation. But most of the time you can say, no, I don't want to argue. I'm not brought up in that way. Like my parent didn't teach these things to me. You cannot sometimes represent your religion, but you can say, no, this is not my style, right? So they can understand, yes, you are Muslim and this is not your style to fight back, right? And when you are talking with elders, don't raise your voice, because if you will raise your voice, it shows disrespect. Okay, so this point, for point two, we covered, like, alhamdulillah, we do not call the names. Okay, we do not call the elders with the name. We always call them dada, dadi, nana, nani, taya, chacha, mamu, khala. So alhamdulillah, we know this respect, and it is in our words and in our action and everything. Okay, so don't be loud, rude, disrespectful in presence of the elders. So it's only not that you are not allowed to speak louder in front of elders, but if elders are sitting in some gathering or in some room, so do not ever yell or loud on your own kids, okay, in future. Plus, if other kids are in the room, like they are siblings or they are your guest, or or neighbors or whatever, if they did something wrong, talk them nicely, tell them that this was wrong, you should not do it, but in a very soft manner, not only because they are youngers, but also because elders are sitting. Okay, and a respect should be given to the elders, that we are not yelling or shouting or misbehaving because you guys are here. Okay, and you can represent, like, if elders are there, let them deal. Okay, if they are saying to you to deal, then deal softly. Okay, but as Kamil said, that it's way better if elders are there, you can just refer to elders. Okay, and this is a sunnah of sahaba radiallahu anhum ajma'in, because when they were sitting in the gathering of when they were sitting in Masjid Nabawi, and the people who are illiterate about Islam and they wanted to learn some masla, like some issue. So there was a style in Masjid Nabawi, there were pillar in Masjid Nabawi, and the Sahabi who said, who leaned back with the pillar, that means he has more knowledge and he can give answer of all your problems and questions. Okay, the one who are not lean back with the pillar and sitting, so the one who are lean back with the pillar, it means that they are, 1 minute, give me a second. Okay, so if the if the sahabi, they are leaning back with the pillar, then people go to that sahabi and they ask the problem, like, okay, this is happening, you suggest what to do, in the light of Quran and Hadith. So most of the time they are sitting with the pillar, but when they saw the elder sahabi is present and they are also sitting with the pillar, that means they refer that person towards him, they don't answer. They said elders are there, so better go and find the answer with the elders. If they will not be able to give answers, or not uh, uh, like if they will not answer you, or if they are busy, or if they refer back to me, then come back to me, right? Otherwise better to go to them. Okay, so always, this is a sunnah of sahabi Rizwanullahi ajma'in, that refer towards the elders. Okay, always give preference to elders over yourself. Offer them your seat. Alhamdulillah, I have seen, like I was discussing last time, that if you are in a bus, or if you are in a gathering, or if the seats are limited there, so normally you offer, okay, so you can sit down, and I can stand up. Okay, I'm young, so I can stand up and offer the seat to the elder. This is respect. Okay, always allow them to walk before you. As I said, remember, in case of father, this is a respect, or in case of your father, mother, right, this is a respect. Let them go, before you, because if they are old, they are weak, like if they are not feeling well, or anything, like even they are young but they are not feeling well, might be something happen, and you are ahead, you will even couldn't understand, like what is happening behind. So what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make a general rule, like what is the manners, not a rule, it's a manner, that always walk behind the elders. Like if your dada dadi is with you, or if your taya, chacha, mama, papa, if they are walking, try to stay a little back and say, "Lo, we are back to take care for you." Okay, if they are saying, "No, no, no, we are elders and you go ahead," because sometimes it happen, like moms are always worried, like for me, I'm always worried if my kids walk behind me, like I cannot see them, right? So I always say, "No, walk in front of me," right? And I will be at the back and you walk in front of me. So that's another scenario, like they are giving you order, or they are saying to you, like, okay, they are saying to you that, okay, move ahead, and I'm moving at the back, right? But in general cases, okay, always try to walk, before them. Okay, serve them before you serve others. If you are on a food table, okay, or if you are in a gathering or wherever, like, or if you are even having your own food, okay, always ask the elders first. If even they are not eating that thing, or even they don't like it, or even they are not hungry, but always ask them if you want, or if you are on a dining table and it's a lunch or dinner or breakfast time, snack time, then always serve them first. I have seen in so many gatherings, which I was explaining yesterday, like they start, filling their own plate and they start eating, and elders are sitting. So this is not respect. Okay, if your mom is with you, if your elders are with you, always ask them. Okay, ask them, okay, you start first, and it brings more baraka. Like it always bring baraka when you offer them to take first. Okay, inshallah. So keep these things in mind. Don't ask elders to run errands for you or to serve you. If sometime, like it's normally happen when you are on a dining table, you are watching TV, you are doing your homework, sometimes you call your mom, like, oh, can you please give me a glass of water, right? Or can you please give me this and that? No, 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 no. The time is over. Like the time is done. Now you are grown up. If you feel I am teenager and I should be allowed, and they should allow me so many things, then you should take the responsibilities as well. Okay, go by yourself. If you are thirsty, if you want drink, if you want water, if you want anything else, okay, now it's your turn, because parents start serving you from day one when you born, right? And now if you are 13, 14, 15, now it's your time to return back to your parents. Okay, because you don't know how long they are with you, and when they will die, right? So kullu nafsin zaiqatul maut. Everyone has to taste the taste of death. Everyone has to taste this. Okay, so we don't know whose turn first, right? You will not get chance to serve them, or might be they will not live longer. Okay, so always whatever chance you are getting, avail right now. Don't ever think when I will be grown up, then I will do, when I will be having job, then I will ask my mom to go with me somewhere and have, whatever she like sometimes we plan like, okay, she likes this, she likes outing, or she likes, having trying different type of restaurants. So when I will be having money, I will take my mom. No, 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 no. Sometimes you have money, you have ed, you have your money, when you have birthday, or so many other ways. Okay, so even if she likes, you can offer a cupcake, or a coffee, or anything. If she like, the main reason is to hang on, with your mom, with your dad, right? A time, a quality time with them. Okay, so just try to find out, like, if you have elders in your family, what they like, right? And let them feel little special by treating them in a special way. Okay, inshallah. And don't let them serve. Okay, this is not a manners in Islam to serve your to ask them to serve you. Okay, be ever willing to serve your elder. Same thing, like, always feel worried like I should be the one. If you have, yeah, this I have seen in my house too. Like, if three are sitting or four are sitting, everyone is looking, towards other person, like might be he will go and bring whatever is missing, right? Let's suppose if someone is asking for a spoon or something, so everyone is looking here and there, like who is standing and who is going for bring that. So this point is telling us, be ever willing to serve your elders. If you are watching, like, elders, like, in both cases, like, elders, it's your responsibility to serve them, and if youngers, anyways, it's your responsibility to serve them. If you will be reading the chapter of youngers, then there are so many other things which which you should take care. Okay, because they are younger. So in any case, make it habit, it's better that I will be the person who will go and grab the stuff, right? Rather than looking here and there who is going. Okay, and if mom is going, it's so sad. If dad is going, very sad. Okay, so it's way better, like, feel this, like, this is my responsibility, like, even though I'm tired, but it should not be your habit, like, all the time looking here and there who is living. If one time out of 7 or 10 you said, I'm really tired today, or I'm sick, if anyone else can please grab it, then it's okay. But it's, only one time out of 10. Okay, but most of the time, try to go and serve other. So inshallah, Allah will give you double ajr, double sawab, double reward, inshallah. Because once one you are feeling worry to serve others and to be the first person. And we all know, like, in salam, when we are the first person, it's more reward. So why not in doing works? And if, as I said, in few classes back, like, if your intention will be to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then whatever other is behaving, it will not affect you. Sometimes, I have seen, like, kids start saying, oh, look, if I am going, they are laughing and they are making faces and they are, saying this to me and that to me. No, you are not doing anything to please anyone who is sitting on the table. You are not doing anything to please someone who is living in your home. You are doing it for Allah. If Allah is happy and is good, rest is good. Okay, so keep this in mind. Whatever I'm doing it for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, just to make Allah happy. Whatever others are saying, no matter to me, right? Then inshallah, it will be very helpful to you. Every time remind yourself, like, Allah is watching me and I am doing to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Believe me, most of the thing in your personality will be correct automatically once you start thinking, I have to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm doing it to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not to make my mom or dad happy. Like, my main goal or my main intention is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So if your mom is mad on wrong things, if dad is mad, if siblings are saying, making fun, or whatever is happening, it will not affect like your heart. Once my teacher was saying, if you will do this practice again and again and again, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will make your heart waterproof. Like how we have a waterproof watch, we put our hand inside the water and it do not affect the machinery, right? It works fine. Even though the water go inside, but it works fine because it's waterproof. So you have to train yourself to make your heart waterproof. Okay, if your heart is like a waterproof thingy, then whatever others are saying to you, it will not affect you. But what is actually happening, we are making our heart waterproof but against Islam. Okay, so need a little correction in our perception. So use it wisely for Islam, not against Islam. Okay, inshallah. Listen attentively when others speak. This is a very, very common problem. Sometimes what happened, we are so much busy watching TV on the games, or movies, or doing in our chatting, or on our on whatever screen time, right? And mom said something, we listen, and after some time when we are done, we are saying, what did you say? I don't know, like it happened to you, but it's a very common problem. Very common problem. Like you start asking again and again, oh, what did you say that time? I didn't listen properly. It shows that you were not attentive. And I can see this in my class as well, right? So if you are asking second time, it clearly shows like you were not attentive. And being an elder, you should keep this in mind, that teacher is also count in elder, and I should give respect. She shouldn't be say second time, like I shouldn't ask her to repeat. If the voice has some issues, then it's something else. But just because I was not attentive, and I'm asking her to repeat to understand what she said, this is not manners, this is not Islam. Okay, listen attentively in first time when elders speak. Okay, do not show disinterest when they are speaking. And sometimes, what happened, like we are, this is also a very common problem. And Islam teaches us, when you are working on your computer, even you are doing homework, any other thing, if mom is talking to you, if dad is talking to you, if any elders is talking to you, or your sibling, the elder sibling, okay, stop the work right away. Turn your full focus towards the person, towards the elder who is saying something to you. Answer them, and then start working back whatever you were doing. Show them that I am giving you full attention, because this is a sunnah of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. In Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam gathering, so many people said, but this was the quality of Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Whenever any person talked to him, let's suppose Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam faces toward right side, and a person is asking something from left side or saying something from left side, he turned his face completely toward left side. He's turned his body completely toward the left side. He listened whatever he is saying, let him finish, and then answer, and then again turn toward the right side. If a person is sitting in front of him, and Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is looking left or right, he completely turned his face and his body toward that person to show that I am giving you attention, I am focused, and whatever you are saying, I'm listening. Even though if it's not worth it, okay? Sometime when we were in our childhood, we draw one thing on a paper. I'm just giving an example. We draw one thing on a, and which is not any drawing, just random lines, right? And so many times we go to our mom and dad, look, I made this, look, I made this. And I don't remember, like, they said, oh, you have coming again and again, just go and do your work. No, they feel happy, they show a smile, and they say, wow, you did a great job, right? They never saw you are asking this again and again, and you are asking me, or the attention brings toward me again and again. No, we never do that. So now it's your turn to return everything back to your elders, to your parents, right? Don't show disinterest when they are speaking. Like when you are looking towards the TV, when you are looking towards your screen, when you are doing your homework, looking down on your notebook, and elders are talking, this show disrespect. This show that I have no interest listening to you. It shows that, okay, whatever you are saying, I'm listening and I will do it, but I'm busy, right? It gives a very wrong impression. Like, we are not, I don't know, like, we are in a society, we are not feeling this, that this is disrespect, but this is a big, great disrespect. Okay, so inshallah, avoid this, because this is also a very, very common problem. um okay, jazakallah. Okay, so don't backchat or be defiant or arrogant to your teachers, regardless of their religion or color. Okay, so alhamdulillah, we do not do that. Okay, at the back, alhamdulillah, I have seen, like, at least, the Muslim kids. I have no idea, like, about the others, but alhamdulillah, the Muslim kids, and who have little less tarbiyah, but alhamdulillah, they are good to their teachers. Okay, but let's suppose if you have a little, 1 minute. Okay, Anisa, join your class. I think she joined from two devices. Okay, we must not only respect our teachers, but we must also serve them. Okay, so this is also count in elders. Okay, so serve them, like, if they want something, but just check just check the environment and the scenario. Like, it doesn't, like, you it start giving impression in front of class like you have buttered your teacher for getting marks, but be respectful. Like, if they need something, you can serve them, or show your respect in all the ways. Okay, plus I have seen, like, when kids are sitting, there are so many classroom manners. Like, you cannot keep your leg towards your teacher. Okay, your feet should be, you know in a respectful way. Okay, whenever even Jibreel alayhi salam came to talk Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, or bring any hadith, when sorry, the ayat, when Quran revealed, whenever he come to talk Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's written like he always bend his legs when he sit in front of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam with great respect. Okay, so this is a teaching of Islam. Whenever you are sitting in front of elders, you should be very careful. Your feet's not towards your parents. Okay, always fold them. Like, don't ever say, like, okay, I'm in my own home, and I'm in my living room, whatever way I want, like, I can sit. Okay, so always pull your leg in front of your parent. Okay, don't just feel free, because they are elders. Anyways, you are home, but respect should be always, always, always a part of Islam. Okay, not it's not like you are in home, so Islam is gone, and when you are in front of others, then you will follow. No. Okay, whenever your mom came to your room, okay, keep this in mind, because this is also a very, very common problem. Any elders, especially mom and dad. Okay, so any elders, if coming to your room, stop whatever you are doing, turn towards her, ask her to sit down, and then listen whatever she's saying. If she is not ready to sit down, she's in hurry, then something, that's another story, right? But ask her, okay, you came to come, like, you are in my house, you are in my room, okay, come sit down, we can talk. Don't show them that you are really, really busy and you have exams and assignments and blah, 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 blah. They are your parent, they are elders, nani, dadi, dada, taya, chacha, whoever is living with you. Okay, so 5 minutes will not make a difference, 10 minutes will not make a difference. If your sleep time is 10, you can sleep at 10:15, no problem, right? But ask them to come and sit down, and do you want to talk to me, like, you want to say something to me? Okay, or if they are calling you, just say, okay, I'm coming. Okay, and coming doesn't mean like 1 hour and you forget that I said okay coming. Sometimes it happen like if you have up 2 floors, and mom and dad or any elder is calling and you are saying okay coming, and then then no show up, right? So this is also disrespect. Okay, so inshallah keep this in mind. If you are laying down on your bed, okay, mom, dad, any elders enter in your house, talk to you, always sit down. Always sit down. If you are if it's your night sleep, that is something else. Like sometimes you are not in very senses, okay, but it's it's better like you get up, okay, but like if you're really really sleepy and it's midnight or morning and they came to ask you, okay, it's Fajr time, wake up. I'm not talking about that, but you are laying down, okay, surfing on your cell phone or doing something else, and your mom, dad, any elders enter in your room, welcome them, okay, welcome them, rather than showing I'm busy and just your eyes, your whole body is towards the screen, and they said whatever they want to say and they leave. No, don't do that. Your room is your house, inside the house, okay, so respect them when they enter in your house. Let them feel like they are special for you, and you manage time. Whatever you are doing, you manage time for them, okay, inshallah. So this is also a very common problem. Sometime dadi dada, the parents, they complain like whatever they are doing, they show I'm very very busy, and I will talk to you later, I'm busy, and these kind of things, they show this kind of disrespect. So inshallah be careful in doing that, okay. When dealing with a person in a higher position, be mindful of his status and observe the queries related to his office. Okay, so inshallah, this is also a sunnah of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. I don't know, like we discussed this earlier or not. So this is also a sunnah of Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam give respect according to the position. So when the king of Iran visited Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, it's written Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam spread his, even though he was not Muslim, but Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam spread his own chadar, which he was wearing for him. Nabi Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam sometime give respect to some of the Sahabis. He spread his own chadar and asked him to sit down on his own chadar, on sheet. So so keep this in mind. You should not say like this person is rich, but he is rich in his own house. He has position, but his position is for him, not for me. No, Islam teaches us give respect to a person according to their position. Like if they are on higher position, try to deal them in the same way, okay. But it doesn't mean like if that person is giving you $100 gift, and now your pocket is allowing you to give $10 gift, and you are thinking no, that person, because this is also a very common person, like you start your mind start bugging you like, okay, this person, my this friend gave this to me, so I have to cover the same. No, giving this tahabu is a hadith, like exchange gift with each other and you will love each other. So exchanging gift is only for giving love, okay, to share your love, okay, but do not start comparing. Like sometime it happen, okay, it's a shadi, so they give this to us, so I have to return back in the same way. No, 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 it is not work like that. But inshallah, just keep in mind that, oh sorry, just keep this in mind that try to give respect in the same way as, yeah, okay. So most of the points for elders are almost same what we learn in parents, okay. And if your personality is a nice personality, of course you will be good with your elders and you will be good with your parents. If your personality has little flaws, then of course you will be showing right or left. But when we learn these Islamic studies, behavior, manner, and akhlaq, at least everything is front of us. When we are behaving, it always remind us like you are doing something wrong. So your personality will be in nafse lawama. Like if you will did something wrong, it will remind you, and whenever it will remind you, inshallah, you know, try to correct it, okay? And never ever feel bad to say sorry to someone. Like don't make it ego problem. If you feel like I did mistake, go and say sorry, especially to your elders, and then say, okay, inshallah, next time I'll not try to repeat this again, and I will try to change my behavior, and I will not be loud, I will not doing this, inshallah. And day by day, day by day, day by day, you will start feeling like, okay, I'm changing myself for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If Allah is happy, alhamdulillah, I'm good, I'm okay, right? Nothing hurts me. And you will see, like one day you will start feeling like whatever happening around, it's not hurting me. Like sometime, some, as I said, most of the time, the students, have bully issues and these kind of. If you are very much connected to Islam, then you will not feel you will feel that these things are very small. I don't have time to think about these things. Because always remember, like always remember that, let's suppose, oh my, it's not working. Okay, but always remember, like heart, when filled with other things, then the love of Islam, the manners, the respect, and the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Sunnah of Sahaba Sahaballahu anhum ajma'in, it do not leave any impression on you. But once you start making your heart empty, okay, the smaller things take place in your mind and in your heart. When you will start removing all those things, and you will make a space for Islam, for the love of Allah, for these things, and you will listen again and again with little more interest, you will feel like, oh, this was very small thing, why I was wasting my time thinking about all these things, and why these things were bothering me, like this was nothing. And why I was feeling this was a big issue. Like I can feel it, because I compare my life when I was before in my school, college, and university, when I was not too much connected with Islam. Every small things, hurts me. Every small things, feels me that this is a very big thing happened with me. But once you start, seriously, learn Islam and learn about Islam, and the Sahaba, and day by day, day by day, day by day, your love for the worldly things, make your heart empty. And then when your heart become empty, the love of Allah and love of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the way of Islam start entering in your heart. Once it start entering in your heart, and you need to push yourself, to listen what your teacher is saying, this, about Islam. Like you need to push in the start, but after some time, like after some pushing, you will feel like, okay, wow, like I am now feeling interest in learning these things, and it is changing my behavior, it is changing me from inside. And I was wasting my time before, like believe me, I started thinking after some time, like I was wasting my time. Why I was feeling that this was a big issue. That was not a very big issue, that was a very small thing. Why I was giving my energy and time toward that thing? So inshallah, after some time, you will be start feeling the same way, but you need to give a little push for yourself. And if shaitan, because shaitan is always after you, he will not let you sit and listen, he will not let you, you know he will not let you make it easy that you move on towards Islam. It will take you away from Islam, because his final aim is to take you in Jahannam, right? So inshallah, shaitan is forcing you, you start forcing shaitan back, and you said, no, I will push myself a little more to sit down to listen about Islam, what teacher is saying, and then day by day, day by day, day by day, day by day, you will start feeling like, yes, I was wrong. That the day will come when you start, because before, shaitan shows everything perfect in front of you, and you always feel like, I'm perfect, everything is good, I should not need to understand anything, because shaitan, it's a trick of shaitan, right? And once you start thinking in a right way, you will start correcting yourself, inshallah. Okay, so inshallah we will keep till here. If you have any question, you can ask me, and before finishing it, like just share your points, like if what do you understand, what hits you, like what do you feel like, if anything, any point you remember. So inshallah it will be a revision, whatever you have learned. Okay, yes, who is starting?
Never mind. Nabiha and Nora raised their hand.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is Nabia. One point I learned was that when your parents like walk into your room, like even if you do have homework or whatever, like you're not supposed to make them feel like, oh, you're so busy, like they should just walk out. Instead, you're supposed to give them like your full attention, like turn away from your desk and computer and ask them to sit with you and actually listen to them.
Very good, mashallah. Because this is a very common problem. Most of the time, parents complain like uh, we give our energy, our life, our best young age time to our kids, and now when we are trying that they will take care in the same way, they don't have time. They are busy. I know you guys are busy. Like I know when I was in my university time, 16 hours sometime in exams, I still remember 18 hours I study. I still remember my father brings a plate, and he said, okay, please eat dinner, and I said, oh, no, 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 I'm very busy. But I was not connected toward Islam that time, and when I connected toward Islam after, and when I read these things, I realize my own mistakes. That's why I am saying this, like when they enter to your room, they enter with love. Like sometimes they are mad as well if the room is messy or something, but if they enter to your room, the room is your home. Okay, inside your home, your room is your home. Like the way we say, like heart is a home, right? Whatever, like it's up to you, beautify it, or keep it, make it sad or happy. It's your home, right? Your heart is your home. In the same way, the home, the room is a home. Whenever anyone enter, feel it like someone enter in my room. So I have to give respect. I have to stop for 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It will not make any difference. Like you should stop whatever you are doing, turn towards that elder or the younger, okay, or listen very carefully what they are saying, rather than after that, oh, I didn't listen, I was a little busy in my homework. What you were saying that time? Most of the time kids say, what you were saying that time, oh, can you please repeat? No, 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 it shows like you didn't listen carefully. Okay, so inshallah, start fixing all these things if you are doing it. Okay, otherwise it will be so late, and when your parents are not with you at that time, you will realize that, oh, nobody corrects me at that time, and you know how they will be feeling. Yes, Farah.
So my point was the way you sit, and that you should sit respectfully and not in like a rude manner, like sitting kind of properly, not like your legs all over the place, in front of elders, to show your respect, and make sure you listen to them actively and not like scrolling on your phone and whatnot while they're talking.
Yeah, yeah, very good, mashallah. And especially when you are on your dining table, okay, eating lunch, dinner, it's just a 15 or 20 minutes or half an hour gathering, right? Enjoy that gathering. Turn off your cell phone, okay? Sometimes what is happening, what I am watching, like cell phone is a, what we listen in our class, cell phone is a hell phone, right? So you are connecting, like think it, feel it, you are connecting with the third person who is not present there, but you are disconnected with the person who is sitting with you. This is so disrespectful, right? Always make it a habit, turn off your cell phone when you are sitting on a table. Okay, this is a manners for nowadays. Okay, turn off your cell phone, don't use your cell phone when you are eating. Talk with your family. This is a blessing, sitting together at the age of 35, 40. The mom hardest work is to make her family sitting at one spot to eat together. This is the hardest job for a mom after 40. Like when the kids are older, everyone has different activities, and mom is mom. The kids are always younger in the eyes for mom, right? So so the so the the hardest thing for her is someday everyone sit together and we eat together, right? So if you are sitting and eating with her or with your dad or with some elders, and you are still on your cell phone, and sometimes what is happening, if elders are saying not don't use your cell phone, sometimes we just put our cell phone underneath, and then we are doing at the same time we are eating. No, no, don't do that, okay? Just turn off, sit down on your table, eat properly, talk, laugh. And sometimes some people say, okay, do not talk while you are eating. No, no, it's not like that. It's a feast. It's a blessed time. Like you all are sitting, feel it like I am sitting with my family. Someday they will not with me. Might be I was sitting with my own family. Parents are gone, siblings are gone. So this is a blessing every single day when we are unite at the table. We are sitting together at the table. We should feel it. We should feel this blessing. Turn off your cell phone. Half an hour will not make any difference. Turn off your cell phone, and whenever you will finish your food, wait, let them finish. Okay, this is also disrespect. I'm done, and you are going. Why you are going? Because you have to take your screen time, you have homeworks and this and that. No, particularly design in a way like 20 minutes for your lunchtime or dinner time, or sit together like once or twice in a day. Sit together with your family, and sit together. If everyone is not present, at least one time make it possible. Let's sit together, because most of the families, like, they complain like we are alone, kids are not sitting, not eating with us. Like, whenever they are hungry, they just grab the food and they said, oh, I have this, that. So in some families, alhamdulillah, still they are trying to uh, you know uh, trying to do the dinner time and lunch time together. But in most of the families, they are complaining because when kids are adult, they try to live their own life, like by their own way, and they forget all the Islamic manners and ikhlaq. Okay, so if you finish your food, sit down. If you don't have any other work to do, like it's not your exam, it's your assignment, not submitted, sit down, let them finish, talk to them. Okay, let them feel like they are special for you. They cook for you, and now you are sitting and you are in rush, so they feel sad, right? Okay, and Allah will give ajr to you, inshallah, for doing this, because you will do this for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Okay, whatever you will do, you are learning ikhlaq and manners, what Islam teaches us. So inshallah, you will get a reward for doing that. Inshallah. Okay, Kamil, yes?
Another thing is that say like you're playing your games or like watching YouTube or whatever, and like your parents are telling you to do something, you should listen to them, or else like you would not. You would say that you're listening, but then after you're gonna ask them again what they said, and that's not good.
Yeah,
That's
that's very good. Yeah, that's very good. Nabiha, Noor.
It's sure.
Yeah.
What my point was that I thought it was really interesting how even at home we should still like sit with respect in front of our elders.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good, because sometimes you feel like, okay, I'm in a living room, I can sit whatever way I want. No, elders are elders. They are elders everywhere. Okay, sometimes we are watching TV and elders are sitting towards our feet. So fold your feet. Okay, don't just stretch your feet in front of them. It's a disrespect. And I don't know. Like I told you this story one time when I was talking with one of my auntie. I was teaching, like one of my student auntie. I was teaching, and she was very, very old. I think I told this story to you. Like she was saying, like, I love your Quran class because nobody has time for me in the family. Like like my daughter-in-law, she's working. My beta, he's always out for his work. And I asked, like, you don't have the pota poti, and the granddaughters and sons? And she said, yes, we have. So I asked her, like, you were sitting together, you are living together? She said, yes, together. So I said, they didn't come to you, they didn't give you time, like they didn't sit even for half an hour, and they didn't, like, you can sit and do homework in front of them, like I don't know why kids need this much privacy, because they want to chat at the same time, they want to do other stuff along with the homework. That's why they are searching here and there for the privacy. But you can sit with them. Why you are feeling down that you are lonely, right? So she was telling me, no, 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 they don't have time. Like sometime I come in the Quran club, then I do my homework, then other practice class, so someone is helping, then I spend time. Then I said, okay, this is the story of till 12 and 1, right? Then what do you do after? She said, I have no energy to cook, I have no energy to clean, but I just sit, I just read digest and the stories and the newspapers and this and that, and nobody is there to talk to me. I was feeling so sad. This is not Islam. This is not Islam, to leave your elders in this way that they are feeling lonely. If you have grandparents, make it habit. Believe me, one time when I was with my Quran teacher, and you know, she strictly told me, why you do not make it casual to call your elders in the elders of your family. Like, manage one day. I said I call them after every Eid, and I talked to them. She said, no, this is not enough to call twice in a year and talk to them. So if you have Dada Dadi, if you have Nana Nani, make it habit to call them 5 minutes. If they are long distance, 5 minutes. If they are, if you can manage and they are talkative and they love talking to you, like day by day, make it habit, talk to them. Like I always encourage my kids, like sometimes it's a disconnection, like they are living in a different country, you are living in a different country, whatever story you will tell them, like they will not understand what they are trying to say, you don't understand, but it's okay. Like, your job is to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like you can dig out any story. Like you can ask them, okay, what happened in the family, how is this person, how is that person, how, just remember 4 or 5 name and start asking stories about their daughters and their granddaughters and their kids, and they will feel happy. Like you call. So once a week, make a list. Like I made that list, and I check mark after every 3 months that this are the elders in the family, and they are not very close to me directly. They are my mom's and dad's elders, but I check mark like, oh yes, after 1 or 2 months, I have to call them and I have to talk. Whatever, like if I'm so busy, no problem, I will manage. Like I will not call them every Eid. I just remember my teacher told me, like, manage. Like if you have grandparents, then every week. But if they are not grandparents, then once a month, make a list, write the names. Okay, this are the family members, and check mark. Like I talk with this, I talk this person, I talk this person, and make it habit. First 2 times, 3 times, you will feel little is little a little weird, like I'm calling them, I was not calling them before, but after that they were waiting for your call. They will feel it. Like after a week, it's almost a week and you didn't call them, they will ask you, where were you? So 5 minutes, 10 minutes, manage to call your elders for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the sake of Allah, just to feel them happy, just to feel them, someone is there, and calling them, talking to them, inshallah. Like make it habit. Once when my teacher said this to me, because it was my habit. Like I was, oh, why they are not calling to me? Like my brother and sister, they are not calling to me, why I should call them every single time? When I call them, my teacher yell on me. Like she said, if this comes to your heart, they are not calling you, they are younger. So that means Shaitan is putting this in your heart. If you are missing them, or you are feeling that they should call, why you don't grab the phone and right away call them and ask them, like, how are you? So make it habit. Even though you are siblings, one day you will not be together. Like Nabiha and Noor will not be together. Farah and Zara, you will not be together. Shamil and Kamil, you will not be together. Okay, right? So make it habit. Like whatever is happening, make it habit. Like after every week, after every other day, like talk when you are not living together. I'm talking about that time, right? In the same way, start with your elders. Start with your elder. Ask them. Don't let them feel lonely. If they are there, it's your responsibility. Okay, Allah will ask them, like they are your relative. And I will tell you one more thing. It's Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam once said, and I think it's a mafhum of hadith, that if your parents passed away, let's suppose your parent passed away, or if they are alive, their friends, I'm not talking about the relative have so much rights, okay? I'm talking about the friends who don't have rights. But what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, what Nabi Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to us, like always keep them in, keep them in your, talk with them, like always, of whenever you get chance. Like if your mom and dad passed away, it doesn't mean all the relationships are finished. So always try to be in touch with the friends of your father or your mother. Allah will give extra reward to you, because you are trying to keep them in touch. Because because this is the manners of Islam, this is a teaching of Islam, and Allah will give you double reward for doing that, inshallah. So always try to keep in touch. Don't ever feel like this is mom's friend. Why should I sit and talk with her, right? This is my dad's friend. Like I'm talking to boys, not girls. Like start talking with the dad's friend. But yes, you can connect yourself with the family. This is also one common problem. Kids want to hang on with their own friends, with their own circle, and they are not trying to connect themselves with moms and dad's friend and moms and dad relative. This is absolutely not Islam. Islam said, that person, in Surah Nisa, it's written, the one who break the ties of Raham Rishta, what is Raham Rishta? The one who is related with your mom's tummy, like the very close relations to your mom, the very close relations to your dad. Okay, so if you will cut the ties, if you will cut them, Allah will ask question from you, like why you were the one who, it happened with one of my family. My mom's Pupo, she was living in Michigan. Last year she died in December. Last year, yes, last year she died in December. Before that, every single Eid I spent with her, because she was old. So I feel like, go and spend Eid time with her. And she has so many kids, but kids were busy in their life last year when she died. After that, we have no connection with the kids. This is not Islam. Like we have very good relation till she was alive, but now everything is finished after her. So if you will try to connect the relationship, then it will goes on and on and on, and inshallah you will get reward for doing it, being a Muslim. Okay, inshallah, keep this in mind. Don't cut the ties. Like don't feel like this is mom's and dad's um friends and relatives, so why should I, like, I will hang on with my cousins because we have same age. But why should elders? Okay, elders have so many rights, especially when they are relative. Okay, and if relatives, one more thing, it's written Quran, if relatives are your neighbor, then you have double rights. Okay, keep this in mind. If they are your relative and they are living close by, they are living in your neighbors, and neighbors mean 40, for 40 houses. Like how far? Till 40 houses. Okay, so if they are your neighbors, you have double rights to pay back on, with your relative, if they are your neighbors too. Okay, so this much Islam connects you, with the family members, not with the family members, with the relatives, with the elders, with others, inshallah. So keep this in mind. If you have your nana, nani, dada, dadi, and they are living in different states or different country, try to connect them once a week. Don't wait. Like my mom will connect and she will ask me to talk with nana, nani, or dada, dadi, or my father, when he will say, I will say assalamu alaikum, how are you, and that's it. Like sometimes I don't feel like you have nothing to talk. So start building a relationship with them. They are your very close relation. Like Allah will ask you how you deal with them. Like life is not just hanging around with the friends, hanging around with the cousins, and fun and fun and fun. No, now you are grown up. Now you are teenager. Now you are grown up, and now you have so many rights and responsibilities which you should understand. We should start, you know, paying back. And dada dadi and nana nani and taya tai and khala and mamu, these are very close relationship. Don't cut the ties. Normally what happened when mom and dad passed away, whatever relationship in Pakistan or India, it all finished. Why finish? Because you didn't try. Your mom and dad sometimes try to connect you, but when they see your interest level, you know, they sit back. Like they said, okay, what can I do? Like my kids are not ready to connect with them. Like I know, like you don't have any stories to share. There is a, you know, too much difference, but just try to find out common things, what is happening in Pakistan. And if they have interest in the politics, one or two questions about politics, one or two questions about family, one or two questions about health, one or two questions about weather. So 10 minutes you will not feel. And after that, day by day, day by day, you will be having inshallah more questions. Okay, so I don't know like you have family or not, but inshallah make it habit. Okay, make it habit, because when my teacher told me, from that day I made this happen. Until now, alhamdulillah, I always try to connect myself with the elders, and just to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not for anything else. Okay, inshallah. Anyone else share any point? Shamil, you didn't share any point.
Uh, how do you like listen to your parents carefully if they're talking to you?
Okay,
I
alhamdulillah. Do you
don't understand
do you listen? Do you listen them carefully when they
Yes,
talk to
yeah,
you?
yeah,
Yes, sure.
yeah. Sometimes I do. Most of the time I do.
Okay, but inshallah, stop doing whatever you are doing and pay good attention when they are talking to you. Okay, inshallah. Zara, do you want to share any point?
All of the ones I could think of already said.
Okay, alhamdulillah. Jazakallah khair. Okay, inshallah, we will keep the class till here. Have a nice weekend to all of you. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi.
Subhanallah wa bihamdihi.
Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika.
Subhanallah wa bihamdika.
Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta.
Nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Astaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk.
Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun.
Subhana rabbika wa yasifun.
Wa salamun alal mursaleen walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, Allah Hafiz.
Is Aisha ready for class?
Yeah,
Or
1 minute.
is she coming?
One
Okay.
minute.
All right, no
What
problem.
I am thinking, like, let me 1 minute. Let me stop the recording first, huh?
Oh, okay.